September 10, 1945, started like any other day on the Olson family farm in Fruita, Colorado. The sun rose over the fields, casting a golden hue on the crops and animals. The air was crisp, filled with the sounds of roosters crowing and cows lowing. Lloyd Olson, a dedicated chicken farmer, was tasked with preparing dinner for his family. It was a routine chore, one he had done countless times before. His mother-in-law was visiting, and she had a particular fondness for chicken neck. So Lloyd carefully selected a plump Wyandotte rooster, affectionately named Mike, from the coop. With a steady hand and a swing of his axe, Lloyd aimed for Mike's head, intending to make a clean cut as he had done many times before. However, the axe missed the jugular vein, and a significant portion of Mike's brainstem remained intact. This unexpected outcome would change everything. To Lloyd's amazement, Mike stumbled to his feet, seemingly unfazed by the ordeal. The rooster began to walk around as if nothing had happened. Lloyd was astonished. He had never seen anything like it in all his years of farming. The sight of a headless chicken walking around was both shocking and fascinating. Unsure of what to do, he decided to leave Mike be, assuming the rooster would die soon from his injuries. To everyone's surprise, Mike didn't die. He continued to live, moving around the farm as if nothing had happened. The next morning, Mike was still alive, perched on a fence post, attempting to crow despite his condition. It was a sight to behold. Lloyd knew then that he had a miracle on his hands. Mike, the headless chicken, would go on to become a legend. Lloyd couldn't believe his eyes. Mike was still alive, walking awkwardly and even attempting to peck for food. He quickly realized that Mike was a medical marvel. He started feeding Mike a mixture of milk and water, delivered directly into his exposed esophagus with an eyedropper. He also carefully removed mucus from Mike's throat to prevent him from choking. Word of the miraculous headless chicken spread quickly. People from neighboring towns flocked to the Olson farm to witness this strange phenomenon. Newspapers picked up the story, and soon, Mike the headless chicken was making headlines across the country. Lloyd, sensing an opportunity, decided to take Mike on the road. Lloyd Olson took Mike on a tour of the United States, showcasing him as a sideshow attraction. They traveled from coast to coast, visiting various fairs and carnivals, where Mike quickly became the star of the show. People paid to see Mike, the headless chicken who lived. Crowds were fascinated by his ability to survive without a head, and they flocked to witness this marvel of nature. Mike became a national sensation, featured in magazines like Time and Life. His story captured the imagination of the public, and he was soon a household name. Scientists were baffled by his survival, with many theorizing that enough of his brainstem remained intact to control his basic motor functions. They conducted numerous studies to understand how Mike could live without a head. Mike's fame brought financial stability to the Olson family. The money they earned from his appearances allowed them to improve their farm and secure a better future. At the peak of his popularity, Mike was earning the family the equivalent of $40,000 per month in today's money. This incredible income was a significant boost for the Olsons. He was insured for $10,000, a testament to his value. This insurance policy was a rare and remarkable measure for a farm animal. Despite his fame, Mike remained a simple farm chicken. He continued to live a relatively normal life, enjoying the simple pleasures of farm life. He spent his days touring, eating, and resting, unaware of the commotion he was causing. Mike's extraordinary story remains a fascinating chapter in the annals of agricultural history. Mike's ability to survive for 18 months without a head was a remarkable feat of nature, defying all expectations and scientific understanding at the time. Scientists believe that Lloyd Olson's axe blow, while removing most of Mike's head, missed the crucial areas of his brainstem responsible for basic functions like breathing, heart rate, and some reflexes. This precise miss allowed Mike to continue living, albeit in a very unusual state. Furthermore, the clot that formed on the remaining portion of Mike's neck stemmed the bleeding, preventing him from bleeding to death. This natural clotting process was vital in ensuring his survival immediately after the incident. Mike's food intake, carefully administered by Lloyd, provided him with the necessary nutrients to survive. Lloyd used a mixture of milk and water, fed directly into Mike's esophagus with an eyedropper. Mike's story, while tragic, highlights the remarkable resilience of nature. It shows how life can persist even under the most extraordinary circumstances. He became a symbol of survival against all odds, reminding us that life, in its strangest forms, finds a way. Mike's legacy continues to inspire curiosity and wonder about the mysteries of life.